I started over at 39 years old, both financially and personally, and I have been on a journey to figure out who am I? What do I believe? And spirituality has been the hardest part for me to navigate. I feel so gullible sometimes. I grew up in an awesome but super strict community full of made up rules. I think many of us probably have rules like women have to wear dresses, no dancing, women have to be submissive to the men, things like that. But it was awesome in a lot of other ways. And now, whenever I get excited about something new, whether it's Michael Singer or Esther Hicks or Kundalini Yoga, I find myself just hoping that the teachings are real and not just made up by somebody. And I made this very unplanned video when I had an epiphany about all the different spiritual teachers and how to navigate what feels right. Okay, this is probably going to sound crazy. I'm editing my video, and this is how I'm balancing business and spirituality using Michael Singer's teachings. I like listening to myself so much more when I can tell that I'm spiritually aligned, and I just want to be really real with you guys. I struggle with my spirituality. And it's because I come from the super strict background where there was a lot of made up stuff that just wasn't true. And I mean, everybody was raised with things that were just made up rules. And you reach a point in your life where you're breaking through and you think that you can see your way out of the matrix, as they call it. And I'll just speak for myself, but I have gotten really, really excited about Esther Hicks teachings and Michael Singer's and even Joe Dispenza. And then I start watching like the Cults to Consciousness YouTube videos, and I start doubting like how many of the things that I get excited about are just made up by people. And I just have to stick to my principles and to my gut feelings. And a lot of things are really, really exciting when I first start learning about them. And it's because there's something in the teaching that is resonating. There's something that is true. There's something that is good. And what I need to do is I need to take the really, really, really good parts and keep those. And the good parts are going to align with my principles. And in this particular video that I'm editing, and I'm a little bit behind on my edits, so I totally even forgot I made this video. And I'm talking about Michael Singer's work and balancing spirituality and business. And everything that I'm saying, I know this sounds silly, but I don't remember saying this. Everything I'm saying is resonating with me. And I'm looking at myself and I'm like, wow, you look so calm and you look so grounded. And I love what I'm saying. And I want to keep that excitement, and it's really just alignment. It's when I feel connected to the universe and I feel I could cry about it right now. I feel love rushing through me, love for people, love for everything. I just feel really, really connected. And I want to keep that feeling with me. I really, really do. And I don't want to get caught up in things that are made up and things that are not necessary. I don't want to mention any particular things on here about the cults that I was watching, but I'll just say it. I was excited about Kundalini Yoga. And then the Cults to Consciousness podcast came out, and I am a very gullible person, like very gullible. And I don't want to be gullible. I don't want to get sucked into anything that's made up. But the problem is, or maybe the good thing is, that all of these groups of people, they have their really good parts to them. The parts that teach you things and you learn from them, and you learn things that maybe you hadn't thought of before, and you grow. And I'm a learner. I love learning things, and I love growing, and I love getting better, and I love being embarrassed of how I used to be, because I feel like I'm so much more evolved now. I love that. I love that about myself. I am a completely different person than I was last year and the year before that. I feel like I've gotten better every year, and then the more I feel like I'm getting better, the more I realize that I don't know anything. the more I realize I have to learn. But anyways, I feel like most groups of people are made with good intentions. And one of my rules of thumb right now is like, is someone making money off of it? Because if they're making money off of it, I don't know. I don't want to tie my spirituality into commerce. So Michael Singer, he's like a self-made billionaire. He doesn't need any of my money. He's not asking for it. He has a free temple of the universe. So in Florida, he built a free place where people can come for free. And that really resonates with me. I'm not trying to get into that debate though. Spiritual teachers can charge for stuff. They can do whatever they want. But a long time ago, I decided that if I am going to be learning about spirituality, I wanted to learn directly from the source. And I'm realizing that there's a lot I can learn from people too. So I don't know where I was going with this video, but I was thinking that as I make these YouTube videos, I think it's really important to just make them when I feel aligned. And I had such a great day today. I went hiking and I did yoga and I did other stuff. Oh, I did some business vegetables, worked on some business admin stuff. But I feel really, really good right now. And I feel good after watching this video that I just edited. It's so ridiculous, but I made it from a very aligned place. I think that's all that I have to say. I just got out of the shower and I am editing videos and don't know if I'll post this one or not. I'll go back when I get to editing. I'll see if there's anything in here that is worth watching. Bye.